Archangel Michael says, "The sound you're about to hear isn't just music, it's a message written in rhythm and sealed in light. A melody was born somewhere between heaven and earth, and somehow, it carries your name hidden inside every note. The world doesn't know it yet, but someone powerful felt your energy and turned it into sound before the night even fell. The moment the first chord plays, your heart will recognize something ancient, something divine, as if you've heard it in another lifetime. There's a frequency in that song that aligns with the exact vibration of your soul's memory. It's not coincidence, it's divine timing wrapped in human creation. The musician who wrote it doesn't even fully understand what they've done. They were guided by a force beyond fame, beyond charts, beyond applause. They were chosen to deliver your coded message through melody. The lyrics will sound like poetry to others, but to you, it will feel like home calling you back. Stay with me till the end, because this isn't just about a song. It's about a prophecy that has finally reached its crescendo through sound. There's something sacred buried in that composition, a truth meant to awaken the purpose you've been carrying in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The moment the musician touched their instrument, a strange warmth flooded the room. Lights flickered, and a presence moved through the air, calm, but commanding. Every line they wrote came to them in dreams, and each dream led them closer to a face they had never seen but felt connected to beyond reason. That face was yours. Heaven whispered your story into their heart, using rhythm as a vessel to release what your soul couldn't say aloud. The song became a mirror, reflecting your unspoken battles, your private prayers, your forgotten power. People will hear it and feel chills, but only you will know why. The divine coded your name into the vibration that only your spirit can decode. That's why when it plays, something inside you shifts, as if a door you never knew existed suddenly opens. Don't skip this, because once the world hears it, something irreversible will begin. You'll start seeing synchronicities everywhere, repeating numbers, strange timings, familiar signs. Each one will confirm that this melody carries your celestial signature. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, "This isn't about fame or coincidence, this is destiny disguised as art." The musician who released the song doesn't realize they've become heaven's messenger. Their hands were trembling as they wrote the final verse, unaware that angels were guiding every movement. Somewhere in those lyrics lies the moment you broke through darkness, your tears, your courage, your secret prayers. Heaven wanted to immortalize that moment, so they turned it into sound that could travel across time. Now, that vibration is spreading through hearts, awakening souls who resonate with your journey. When the song reaches your ears, pay attention to how your body reacts. The shiver, the heartbeat, the sudden wave of emotion, that's your soul remembering where it came from. Don't rush. Let it sink in. It was written to cleanse, to remind, to realign. By listening, you're activating a new cycle in your life. It's the moment when your hidden light begins to echo louder than your past. Heaven has waited for this frequency to find you, and now that it has, nothing will ever sound the same again. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Late one night, the musician confessed that they woke up hearing your name whispered in a language they didn't understand. It was soft but urgent, almost pleading, like an angel guiding their hands to start composing. As the notes formed, they saw flashes, a light surrounding a figure standing by a window, looking up at the stars. That figure was you. Every vibration of that song captured your essence, your resilience, your love, your hidden pain, your strength that even heaven admired. The melody rises and falls like your story, moments of silence, followed by waves of power and grace. They didn't write it to sell. They wrote it because something inside them couldn't rest until they released your sound into the world. Even before you hear it, the energy begins to move. People around you might suddenly act differently, drawn to your vibration, without knowing why. This is not an ordinary release, it's a spiritual transmission. That song is your mirror, your portal, and your rebirth all at once. When you finally hear it, you'll know what heaven's applause feels like. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Archangel Michael says, heaven uses sound when words are no longer enough. The song is heaven's language disguised as human emotion. Every beat, every pause, every silence between notes is a pulse from the divine reminding you that you're seen, known, and celebrated. People think the song is about love, but it's actually about divine reunion, your reunion with purpose, with destiny, with yourself. You were never forgotten, only hidden until the right vibration called your spirit forward again. This is that call. When the chorus hits, it will feel like time stops. That's because heaven designed it to hold your timeline still for a moment, to let you catch up with the miracle that's been waiting to find you. You'll remember dreams, old memories, and sensations you thought you lost. The song won't just heal you, it will amplify you. You'll feel lighter, stronger, clearer, ready for what's next. It's not just a song, it's the beginning of your next chapter disguised as harmony. Type Amen to get blessing 777. People are already talking about it. They don't know why it feels so magnetic, why it pulls their emotions up and down like tides guided by the moon. But you will know, because the moment it reaches your energy field, something ancient inside you will finally exhale. Your ancestors are listening with you. They know this song was written for their lineage, for the one who was chosen to break the pattern, you. It's their heartbeat echoing behind every drum, their love woven into every lyric. There's a reason this came to you today. The divine waited until your energy was strong enough to receive this message through music. It's not random timing, it's heaven's alignment meeting your readiness. From this day, doors that were once locked will begin to open effortlessly. You'll attract connections, opportunities, and healing that match the vibration of that song. You've entered a higher rhythm, one that heaven orchestrated just for you. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Archangel Michael says, this melody is your crown. You've earned it through everything you've survived in silence. The song honors every moment you cried in secret, every time you chose love over bitterness, every battle you fought when no one saw. It's heaven's way of saying, we heard you. Every tear you shed became part of the rhythm that now carries your story across the world. You were never invisible, you were being written into harmony. When you listen, don't just hear it, absorb it. Close your eyes, breathe, and let it flow through you like liquid gold. It will remind you that beauty can rise from anything, even pain. And when others hear it and start talking about it everywhere, smile quietly, because you'll know something they don't. You'll know that behind the fame, behind the artist, behind the applause, this was your song from the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Soon, you'll start noticing patterns that lead you closer to that melody, maybe through a random video, a store speaker, a car passing by. When it happens, it won't be chance. It will be confirmation. Heaven moves through coincidence to speak to those who listen. The energy in that song will awaken your creative side. You'll find yourself writing again, painting again, dreaming again, because your soul recognizes its reflection in sound. This is your reawakening. Something will happen after you listen. A shift so gentle yet so powerful, you'll feel peace for the first time in a long while. You'll realize that heaven didn't forget your story, it just turned it into something that could never die. You are the muse. You are the vibration that inspired creation. And now, the world will unknowingly celebrate the echo of your soul every time that song plays. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Archangel Michael says, remember this. Sound never dies, it only travels. So will your energy. That song will live beyond time, carrying pieces of your essence wherever it's heard. It's heaven's way of immortalizing your resilience. The musician who created it may move on, but they will always feel an invisible pull toward you. Because they've unknowingly linked their destiny with yours through divine vibration. You are both part of the same celestial symphony now. Don't fear the spotlight that's about to find you. It won't expose you, it will reveal you. Heaven is positioning you to rise, not for attention, but for purpose. Your presence carries a frequency that transforms every space it enters. You are not ordinary, my child. You are the song heaven needed the world to hear. And now that it's released, your name will echo in hearts that have never even met you, yet will somehow feel like they always knew you. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. As the final note fades, something unseen will settle over your life, calm, steady, radiant. The storms that once surrounded you will quiet because music shifts vibration faster than words ever could. What was meant to harm you will now harmonize with your destiny. You'll feel waves of confirmation, maybe in dreams, maybe in conversations that suddenly align, maybe in small, mysterious coincidences. That's heaven's echo following the sound of your awakening. Let this song remind you that the universe has been writing with you all along. Even your silence was a verse, your heartbreak a harmony, your laughter a chorus. Every part of you was always music. And now, the world finally gets to hear what heaven already knew, that your soul is symphonic, timeless, and divine. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Archangel Michael says, the moment that song entered your energy, the vibration of your timeline began to shift. You may not feel it instantly, but the air around you has started to hum with divine frequency. The heavens have intertwined your heartbeat with the rhythm that was written about you. The musician has been restless since the release. They keep hearing echoes of your name in strange places, in dreams, in interviews, even in moments of silence. They don't understand why they feel drawn toward a presence they can't explain, but heaven knows. You are the missing harmony in their soul's symphony. Your energy completes a pattern they've been trying to express through their art. That's why their music feels hauntingly familiar, it's the sound of your light reflecting through them. Stay till the end, because something unimaginable is about to unfold. The song that was meant for you is now magnetizing you toward the places and people destined to reveal the next chapter of your divine purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Every time that melody plays, invisible threads of energy pull at your surroundings. It rearranges situations, awakens memories, and summons people from your soul's past. The song carries an ancient code that only your vibration could unlock. Even those who listen without knowing you will feel your frequency. They'll start to think about love, forgiveness, and destiny without realizing why. That's the power of music born from heaven. It doesn't just entertain, it transforms. You might notice lights flickering when it plays, or sudden goosebumps on your arms, or chills that feel like gentle wings brushing your skin. That's how heaven confirms you're hearing yourself through sound. It's a sacred reminder that the divine has always been within you. Don't rush this process. Let the melody move slowly through your heart, cleansing what you no longer need, and amplifying what you were meant to become. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. The musician is starting to dream of you. They see glimpses, your eyes, your silhouette, your laughter carried through echoes of color and light. They wake up trembling, unaware that heaven has chosen them as a vessel to complete a divine cycle. Each performance they give sends a wave toward you. It might reach you as a sudden calm, a tear you can't explain, or a flash of inspiration that fills you with energy. That's the song bridging two souls who were never supposed to meet through words but through vibration. People around you will start to notice a change. They'll say you're glowing differently, that your presence feels magnetic, that your voice sounds softer but stronger. It's because your aura is expanding with every replay of that melody. The angels are orchestrating everything in silence. Your name, your dreams, your emotions, all are becoming instruments in heaven's grand composition. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Archangel Michael says, "This is how heaven writes love stories, not with pen and paper, but with sound and energy. You are living poetry, my child, and your existence has inspired a symphony that will echo beyond lifetimes." When that musician performs live, you'll feel an invisible pull, as if the universe itself is urging you to listen. That's your destiny aligning through frequency, preparing you for a divine reunion beyond understanding. The song isn't just about your past. It's about your transformation. It carries your future in its tone, the healing, the blessings, the peace you've prayed for silently under the stars. Every lyric carries your redemption. Every rhythm beats with the promise that your story is far from over. This is heaven's way of saying, your pain has finally turned into music that can heal others. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Behind the scenes, miracles are already unfolding. The musician's next song will come directly from a dream about you, a dream so vivid that they'll wake up crying without knowing why. They'll call it the light that found me, and it will reach your soul before it even releases. That's because heaven is accelerating divine timing. Everything that was delayed, blocked, or silenced in your life will begin to move again. The same frequency that inspired the first song will now move through your reality, unlocking blessings you forgot you were promised. Doors will open without knocking. Opportunities will find you instead of you chasing them. The sound that carries your name has shifted the energy field around your life into divine favor. People who doubted you will start feeling your absence like silence after music. That's how heaven humbles those who underestimated your divine calling. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. As the days go by, you'll find yourself remembering melodies in your sleep. You'll hum tunes you never learned. That's your soul harmonizing with the celestial frequency of your song. Even when you're quiet, heaven hears you singing through vibration. You might feel a light breeze at night, as if someone invisible walked past you and whispered your name softly. That's the angel assigned to your melody, protecting you as the song continues to activate blessings across your path. Don't be afraid of this connection. You're not imagining it, you're awakening to it. Music is the bridge between heaven and human, and you've become part of its purest form. This is what it means to be remembered by heaven. Your story became a melody that will never die. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Archangel Michael says, "This is heaven's gift to you for everything you've endured. You've turned pain into purpose, loss into rhythm, silence into sacred sound. That's why heaven chose your story to become the song that reaches millions. Your name won't be mentioned directly, but every listener will feel you. They'll think they're connecting with the artist, but what they're truly connecting with is your energy moving through the chords. That's how divine messages travel in disguise. This is the start of your recognition in the unseen realm. The same way music travels through airwaves, your light will travel through hearts. Without effort, without noise, without competition, just resonance. Remember this, heaven doesn't forget the souls who sing in silence. You are one of them, and your melody has just begun to play louder than ever. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The musician will begin to experience blessings they can't explain. Their fame will rise, but their heart will always feel an invisible gratitude towards someone they've never met, you. Every award, every cheer, every moment of success will echo with your spirit's name. That's because heaven rewards those who unknowingly deliver divine messages. Your energy gave them inspiration. Their voice gave your story wings. Together, you've created something eternal. Soon, you'll hear your song somewhere unexpected, maybe at a cafe, or in a store, or through a random playlist. The timing will be divine. The moment you hear it, the world will seem to pause for just a second. That's heaven saying, "This is the sound of your victory." Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Your energy has already begun inspiring others through that melody. People will find comfort in it, cry to it, heal to it, fall in love to it, without knowing they're feeling the vibration of your light. You are silently healing the world through music. It's not just about fame or recognition. It's about remembrance. The divine is reminding you that every heartbreak had purpose, every silence had sound, and every loss was a rehearsal for your resurrection. You've become part of something greater, a sacred sound that connects heaven and earth. This song is your signature in the universe. Wherever it plays, angels travel with it. Even if no one ever tells you, heaven knows that melody carries your name like a prayer wrapped in harmony. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Archangel Michael says, "When your name vibrates through heaven's music, nothing can stay the same. You'll start to attract people whose spirits recognize yours. You'll meet souls who say, 'I don't know why, but I feel like I've known you forever.' That's the song working through destiny. Relationships will heal. Money will flow. health will improve. The vibration of that melody cleanses your field and raises your frequency to align with abundance and divine timing. The musician may not see it yet, but heaven has tied your futures together in energy. You'll both rise in ways that mirror each other's growth. The more they sing, the higher you ascend. Because the song wasn't made about you, it was made from you. Your soul was the sound that inspired creation itself. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. In the quiet of the night, heaven listens as your spirit hums along to its own melody. You might think it's just music, but it's actually your energy being rewritten into light. Everything that was once broken is now resonating in perfect pitch. The divine orchestra is already preparing the next composition that will include your energy again. Only this time, it won't just heal others, it will open the gates of your highest destiny. You'll step into a phase where sound becomes manifestation. The blessings that once seemed far will arrive like rhythm meeting beat, seamless and inevitable. You'll feel peace, but also a quiet fire that drives you toward purpose. That's heaven amplifying your song through life itself. This is your ascension in melody. Your soul is now music that even eternity will dance to. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Archangel Michael says, the one who created that song is no longer the same. Their spirit has awakened, and now they can feel you in every note they play. The melody that once lived inside their studio has now become a bridge that connects two souls across distance and time. Late at night, when the city sleeps, they sit alone surrounded by silence, and then suddenly, they hear your energy. A sound that isn't made by instruments, but by vibration itself, softly echoing through their heart. They whisper your name without understanding why, and heaven smiles because the connection is complete. You were chosen for this. This isn't just art, it's divine choreography. The music you inspired was never meant for fame, it was meant to awaken two souls who promise to find each other again through sound. Stay till the end, because every second carries a revelation that was written for you long before this life began. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The musician's dreams have started to blur with reality. Every night, they see flashes of light, visions of your eyes, and moments that feel like memories from another existence. They wake up in tears, unaware that their soul remembers what their mind has forgotten. Heaven uses music to reconnect the separated, not through words, but through vibration. You have become a rhythm in their subconscious, a divine signal guiding them toward alignment. Each time they perform, their heartbeat synchronizes with yours, even if you're miles apart. People who listen to their live shows have started noticing strange moments. Microphones flickering, lights dimming, unexpected chills passing through the crowd. Those are the angels, moving through sound waves, confirming that heaven is orchestrating every beat. The world calls it magic. Heaven calls it recognition. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Your energy is now living in the music charts, hidden in plain sight. Every play, every replay, strengthens the invisible thread between you and that melody. It's as if heaven is broadcasting your vibration for the world to feel, a global transmission of your healing frequency. You might find yourself hearing that song randomly, at the exact moment you need comfort or guidance. That's not coincidence, that's divine timing. Heaven plays it through others so that you'll never forget who you are and where you're headed. It's a secret conversation between you and the divine, carried through sound waves, disguised as music, but born from purpose. Even strangers who listen to it are receiving fragments of your light, unaware that your soul is ministering through melody. And Archangel Michael stands guard, ensuring that your song never fades. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. Archangel Michael says, heaven often hides miracles inside ordinary experiences, a lyric, a harmony, a heartbeat. What looks like a song is actually a message written in light language. Your spirit is the translator, the only one who can truly understand it. Every time the chorus repeats, your energy vibrates higher. Every time you hum along, heaven records it as a declaration of your readiness. The universe listens, adjusts, and begins to manifest what the melody describes. That's why your reality feels lighter lately. You're walking inside the frequency of your divine design. You've unknowingly stepped into the rhythm of your destiny, and now, everything is beginning to move to your beat. This is what it means to live in harmony with heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The musician is about to speak publicly about the song's origin. They'll say, "It came from a dream I can't explain." Their voice will tremble, their eyes will glaze, and the world will think it's just art, but you'll know it's truth disguised as mystery. In that moment, heaven will align a series of events that guide your paths closer together. It won't be forced or rushed. It will unfold naturally, like two frequencies finally tuning into the same channel. The signs will multiply, repeating numbers, names that sound familiar, songs playing out of nowhere, dreams that feel real. That's how angels communicate when destiny is in motion. The melody has become a magnet, and you are its center. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. You may start to feel soft waves of emotion at random times. Sometimes peace, sometimes nostalgia, sometimes joy that comes out of nowhere. That's the song working in your emotional body, realigning every cell to the vibration of divine memory. It's healing parts of you that no therapy, no words, no advice could ever touch. Because heaven knows music can reach where language fails. The frequency of love doesn't need translation, it only needs presence. You're not imagining the sensations, the warmth, the tingles, the feeling that something unseen is near. Those are angels adjusting your energy as the melody continues to activate deeper parts of your spirit. This is sound becoming salvation. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Archangel Michael says, your destiny has entered the stage. What began as a song is turning into divine manifestation. The musician will soon receive visions that lead them to make choices aligning both of your paths. The industry will see success, but heaven will see purpose. This isn't just another track on an album, it's a key that unlocks hidden doors within you. Each replay opens another gate, revealing memories, truths, and blessings you forgot were yours. Your soul remembers every instrument that played, because it was part of the creation before birth. You and that musician are fulfilling an ancient agreement, to remind humanity of love through harmony. The time for recognition is near, my child. Heaven has already written the next verse. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. The night the song reached 1 million plays, a soft light appeared around the musician's studio. They described it as the air glowing with emotion. Instruments vibrated without touch, and a whisper filled the room saying, "Keep going." That whisper was from Archangel Michael himself. At that exact moment, you might have felt a sudden stillness, maybe your heartbeat slowed, maybe the room went quiet for no reason. That was heaven connecting the two ends of the frequency line. You both became transmitters of the same vibration. From then on, your dreams will carry messages from heaven. You'll wake up remembering phrases, colors, or sensations connected to the music. Write them down, they're not imagination, they're divine downloads. The melody has opened your prophetic channel. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Archangel Michael says, prepare for the shift that follows divine recognition. The musician's fame will not separate you, it will illuminate the purpose you share. You are the silent heartbeat behind their success, the reason the world feels moved by their sound. Heaven has hidden you for a reason: protection, preparation, and purification. Now that your frequency is strong enough, the melody will begin drawing you out of obscurity into divine light. Don't fear visibility. You were born to be seen by the right souls, at the right time, in the right way. This song was heaven's introduction, not your conclusion. Your life is about to become the harmony the world needs to hear next. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Every stage that artist steps on, angels stand behind them. Every crowd that cheers unknowingly amplifies your energy. You are no longer invisible, your presence is traveling through sound across nations. When you hear your song again, pause. Let gratitude wash over you. Heaven wrote you into history without needing you to perform, your spirit became the performance. That's why you survived every silence. That's why every heartbreak had to happen, to tune your soul perfectly for this moment. You are not behind, you are exactly in rhythm. The orchestra of heaven plays your story as a victory anthem. Type Amen to get blessing.